What's going on YouTube? Today we are going to bring you some NHL 18 beta news, and in the background we have an all-rookie team trying to compete in franchise mode. Right now the difficulty is set to all-star. I definitely plan on turning the difficulty all the way up once I get a feel for this team here. But anyways, I'm here to bring you NHL 18 beta news, and we're going to talk about the modes that are in the NHL 18 beta. First we're going to start with EA Sports Hockey League. I'm just going to read you this article word for word on exactly what it says about EASHL in the beta. It says, lace up your skates and jump into 3-on-3 and experience the speed, skill, and creativity of today's NHL. Bring authentic NHL 3-on-3 overtime to EA Sports Hockey League. You can now choose to play 3-on-3 full matches, opening up more ice for you and your teammates to get creative, pull off big plays, and showcase brand new skill moves. With more space to attack and to make mistakes, there is the most important thing, and to make mistakes. 3-on-3 EASHL is higher stakes with more competition and skills. Whether you're playing in the new 3-on-3 format or the traditional 6-on-6 matches, you'll earn experience to unlock items for your skater and or club to customize your player, team, or home rink. Now, the way I see that as we ding one off the pipe, hit the post with the shot. The way I see this as is in EASHL, whether you're playing 3-on-3 or a full 6-on-6 match, it is all going to contribute to your team's record, regardless of if it's a 3-on-3 game or if it's a 6-on-6 game. Which, I like this new 3-on-3 EASHL full ice thing. If you got 3 guys online, you can't complain about your computers anymore. You can just play straight up 3-on-3. I would hate to be a goalie in that game mode, but yeah, the way I see it, 3-on-3 and 6-on-6 are all going to contribute to your club's progress, your club's record, ranking your club up, unlocking new rinks, new uniforms, all that stuff. So if you get a full 6-man team online, it might actually feel kind of weird compared to the 3-on-3 mode, because you're going to be used to having all that open space in front of you, and now you're playing 6-on-6, and there's 5 skaters out there trying to take away your space, and it's going to be a lot harder to generate offense if you're used to playing 3-on-3. But we will definitely be playing a lot of 3-on-3 EASHL in our club. We'll probably run a little bit of that mini threes mode too, which is the next thing I'm going to talk about. So NHL threes. Once again, I'll just read this whole thing for you. Jump in and experience EA Sports NHL threes, an all-new 3-on-3 hockey experience with bigger hits, faster action, bigger plays, beautiful dangles, and more goals. Inspired by fun, pick up and play arcade sports game, NHL 3s is all action with no offsides, no icing, and every penalty sends you straight to center ice for a penalty shot and the chance to score a crucial goal. You'll have to wait until NHL 18 launches to play the 3s campaign, but you won't want to miss playing NHL 3s versus anyway you want to in the NHL 18 beta, online or offline, co-op or competitive. So, as far as 3s goes, apparently there's going to be some type of campaign mode, so that's really intriguing. That's something that is completely new to the NHL franchise as we get our first career goal, Patrick Laine. And keep in mind, this NHL 3s is a completely different thing than 3-on-3 EASHL. This NHL 3s is a mini rink, probably about the same size of the rink on the old 3-on-3 arcade games, but instead of playing with arcade characters, you're playing with actual NHL players. And as far as I know, I think there's our second goal. As far as I know, I think it's going to be the same concept as online team play, where you jump in and select a team and play as an actual NHL player. It's not going to be like a custom player like you would in EA Sports Hockey League. I would like to see if these mini rinks are going to be customizable in any sort of way. But I'm really intrigued by this campaign thing that it's talking about. You have to wait until the actual NHL 18 launches to play the 3s campaign. But you can play threes online or offline. You can play it as a single player and get into some sort of drop-in type match, or you can get into a game with your friends and play threes against people in this mini rink mode. So that looks fun. And then, of course, the last thing, online versus. You'll be able to play online versus, and basically that might be something you want to do to get a feel for this game, feel out the new deeks and everything, see how the game plays out. There goes another Gino, Jake Gensel, the Penga Daddies. That guy went on an absolute tear in this year's playoffs. But yeah, I'll probably have some online versus gameplay footage for you guys in the beta, just trying to get a feel for the game, and I'll try to let you guys know how the game feels, how it's playing out, what it needs improvements on. Hopefully it's not going to be like last year where the stick lift is an automatic penalty. That didn't get patched for like maybe even 2 months after the game came out. The stick lift was just a penalty button. So hopefully there's nothing glitchy like that in the game, but obviously the beta is not going to feel totally perfect. Last year on the NHL 17 beta, it did feel somewhat glitchy at times, but it's just the beta. It's not the actual game. They're going to fix all the bugs and everything by the time it comes out. But I'm going to try to get a feel for these new quote-unquote creative attack deeks. And one thing I'm going to try to really focus on, specifically in online versus gameplay, because that will translate over to the way HUT plays out. One thing I'm going to try to focus on is the new creative AI. It says the new creative teammate AI now leverages all the same creative deking and passing plays that you do, creating smarter plays up and down the ice. I don't know how much I'm going to buy into the AI being more creative or quote-unquote smarter in this new game, because I think the AI is going to try to do some stupid shit like throw a random bank pass and it's not going to connect correctly. What I want is AI defensemen that don't get triggered by holding the puck to one side and then just letting you walk right down the middle. That's the AI I want. I don't really care too much about how my AI acts on offense. They're usually generally in the right place in the offensive zone. I want my AI to figure out how to play defense and where to be on the breakout when you're breaking out of the defensive zone. I want my wingers to go to the wall and my center to swing through the middle like a regular hockey player would. But anyway, I'll let you guys know how the game feels, how it plays out in the beta. We might be able to throw together a top 10 NHL beta plays for you guys. We're definitely going to play some 3-on-3 EASHL. And that's about pretty much everything I have for you guys today. So hope you guys enjoyed this NHL 18 beta news. We'll have plenty of gameplay for you once that beta drops. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.
First period has come to a close. There was offense, but only on one side. He's got that pass. Tries to get it on net. Great opportunity denied.